in talking about definitions under the Customs Act 1962. So we had already done definitions up to a certain extent. Up to 2.5 we had already done. Okay. Now the next definition is board. I need not explain this. Wherever the word comes board under the act, this means Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. No other meaning has been assigned to the board. So throughout the act, it will have only one meaning, that is CBIC. This is called as CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. And the constitution of this board is under the another law, which is called Central Board of Revenues Act. So this board is not constituted under the Customs Act. This is constituted under the Central Board of the Central Boards of Revenue Act 1963. So this itself is a question where this is constituted. Board. Now coastal goods. Now before I explain you coastal goods, let me give you some more meanings about the term goods under the Customs Act. The term is goods under the Customs Act. There are various references in relation to goods you will find in the act. Various references. So as far as definition of the concept of goods is concerned, that I have already explained. Now different references of the word goods under the act. The very common is imported goods. General meaning is known to everyone. What is the meaning of imported goods? But for the purpose of Customs Act, this carries slightly different meaning. Right? So imported goods what is the general meaning? Goods brought to India from a place outside India will continue to be referred as imported goods, even if the goods become waste and scrap. Isn't it? So, general meaning is goods brought to India from outside India. General meaning known to everyone, right? Now, what is the meaning under the Customs Act? Under the Customs Act, this word carries slightly different meaning. Okay, and this is here. Section 2, subsection 25. Means any goods brought into India from a place outside India, that is one part. But does not include the goods which have been cleared for home consumption. This part is here also, but there's one more important part, but does not include the goods which have been cleared for home consumption. Right? Have you read all this definition? Now, this is here seen, but does not include the goods already cleared for home consumption. The word imported goods defined under section 2 subsection 25. Does not include the goods which have already been cleared for home consumption. Right. Now I'll have to explain a little bit about clearance of the imported goods. So next topic is about that. Okay. So imported goods are certainly those which are brought to India from place outside India. Right. But clearance of imported goods can be for two different purposes. So that is important to understand here. Only then the meaning of home consumption will become clear to you. So clearance, or you can say removal of imported goods. Removal of imported goods. There is a lot of moisture here, so board does not get fully dry. So removal of imported goods from customs area. Removal of imported goods from customs area. Now, first thing is, what is called a customs area? Customs area, this is
custom port
area within customs port or airport where imported goods are unloaded and stored
for clearance.
before
Clearance.
removal. Customs area means what? Area fixed within the custom port airport where imported goods are unloaded and those are stored. Now, this is also relevant for export. All the goods to be exported are kept in the customs area before being loaded on the vessel or aircraft. So right now we are talking about imported goods. So I've given you reference only about imported goods. Okay. So when we say removal of imported goods from custom area, so goods are brought either by vessel or aircraft, those are unloaded in the custom area. So those are lying in the custom area. So therefrom removal can be for different purposes. Right. Removal of the goods from custom area can be for different purposes. ICD is a part of customs. Yes.
सर इससे पहले आपने अभी डेफिनेशन बताई थी शुरुआत में, ये भी इंपोर्टेड गुड्स की थी, और ये इसमें सर डिफरेंस क्या हुआ सर?
किसका?
सर डेफिनेशंस में डिफरेंस क्या हुआ? इससे पहले भी डेफिनेशन आपने बताई ना इंपोर्टेड गुड्स की।
बेटा उसी को तो एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ अभी तक।
ओके,
एक ही चीज बात कर रहे हैं।
ओके
है ना, हमने कहा डज नॉट इंक्लूड द गुड्स क्लियर्ड फॉर होम कंजम्पशन, तो इसका टेक्निकल मीनिंग एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ आपको।
ओके ओके सर, ओके,
है ना, तो इसके बाहर नहीं गए अभी तक हम। तो इंपोर्टेड गुड्स आर the goods brought to India but does not include the goods which have been cleared for home consumption. So here I'm talking about removal for home consumption means what?
okay.
So for that I've given you title removal of the imported goods. Imported goods was brought up from outside India. Where the goods are there? Goods are in the custom area. So once goods reach India, where the goods are, the area in which goods are unloaded, that is called customs area. And the area where the goods are kept before removal, that is also referred as a customs area. Now, from custom area, removal can be for different purposes. Right? Removal can be for different purposes.
Sir, in land import by land,
Yes, in the
once the customs at the
at land
checkpost,
custom station, there is nothing like customs area.
but when the checkpost is crossed and duty is paid after.
So
then we can-
within
To watch full video, join online batch weekdays 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Call Tail Institute.